really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique. Fluid mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique.
Good morning and welcome to Madison Area YMCA for the fourth session of the 2023 Folium Fest. This is Mike from Common Guy Sports. We're going to be getting started shortly. The meet is scheduled to start at 8:30. Please ignore those clocks up on the far wall there. They were not updated for daylight savings time that occurred. So glad you can join us. We're going to be covering this session 4, which is 11, 12-year-olds. 12 and under. So we have some events with 10 and unders and then 11 and 12s. On the top right of your screen, I got to clean it up a little bit. You see some scrolling text there. That is the event. So we're starting this session with event 49. All right, if somebody out there, if you could acknowledge, if you're on your phone or computer, the chat is open in YouTube. If you could acknowledge, you can see and hear everything okay, or give it a quick like and I can see that occur, and then that'll give me some confidence. All right, so I'm just trying to clean it up. All right, there we go. Got a little background on it. All right, so on the top right, that white text that's scrolling up is the event. So again, we're starting with 49. So it's all right, so you can see behind the blocks there a few kids lining up. Couple changes. So hopefully yesterday, if you were with us, we had a little glitch with one of the cameras. This mid-pool camera had a little glitch. Hopefully everything is cleaned up today with that. And then we changed it up a little. I put a different camera at the start. So we'll be going to this camera, and if everything works out okay and I do get the names of the swimmers, I will be displaying them similar to this. These are not the actual swimmers, but that's what it looked like at the start, provided I get the heat sheet. All right, so the scoreboard will stay on the top left. That is just a camera pointing at the scoreboard. So I'm just dependent upon in-pool being updated. That event 48 was our last event from last evening's session. So again, we have 2 sessions today. Session 4, 12 and unders. And then this afternoon we'll have a different session for the 13 and overs. All right, oh, one other thing, we made a little quick change. So the scoreboard, we changed the camera there to be a little easier to read. If I was to go full screen, that's the camera, the scoreboard. But as we stay here, hopefully that's easier to read. Tested it out. Should be a little less bleeding of the colors. And one other thing we changed down at the far end, this camera here is for the turn. Unfortunately, the upper lanes 1, 2, and 3 are being a little chopped off. So I'm going to go try and move that real quick. We'll be right back. All right, here we are. Scoreboard's not updated with the correct event. This should be event 49. All right, got that camera moved in time. All right, again, lane 1, top of your screen. This is the girls 10 and under, 200 IM. Now the scoreboard's updated, and we see the swimmers with the appropriate lanes. All right, again, lane 1 at the top of your screen. So that's lane 4 leading us out. That's Lynn from SWST, Seawolves. All right, again, this is a 25-yard pool. So in the 200, the swimmers will be swimming 8 laps. So two lengths of the pool. Lengths or laps, however you want to prefer. Some people consider a lap down and back. So 8 lengths of the pool. And then up on the scoreboard, a couple other data points there. The time of day, still, they did not update for daylight saving, so it is 8:30 here in real time. So that's a timing. All right, so I'm sorry. Here's our lead swimmer on her way back with the breaststroke. We can see her coming to the wall here. Lane 4, again, counting down from the top. Or, so she'll transition into freestyle there. So we'll have splits at this right end of the pool. All right, so the swimmer swimming freestyle will be finishing 2:37.63. Awesome time there. You see the swimmer in lane 5 now transitioning to freestyle. And lane 2 coming in for her finish. So we have 2 swimmers finished. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Lanes 4 and 2. And we have lanes 5 and 3 coming back on their freestyle. Again, this is event 49. It's our starting point for this session. We'll be going from event 49 all the way through event 72 in this session. And on the top right, that scroll is a list of the events. I don't have the full heat sheets, but we just had 5 entries in this prior to scratches, so this will be the only heat. And we should see all right, now we have 2 boys stepping up here, and reference the scoreboard on the top left of your screen for those names. Hey, Colin, give me an electronic. All right, underway here. This is event 50. Take a look at the far end. So we have swimmers in lanes 3 and 4. Actually, 4 and 5, sorry. Again, event 50 in the water, and as you can see on the top right, up next, event 51, girls 11 and 12, 200 IM. We'll probably have 2 heats there for the girls and 2 or 3 for the boys. We initially had 19 entries for the boys. Okay, that's our lead swimmer there in lane 4. Transitioning to freestyle, so he has down and back, 50 yards free to go. And 3:08.97. All right, again, that was event 50. We're jumping to event 51, 11-12. See a couple swimmers on the block. Board shows 3 entries. Okay, here we go. Again, this session started with event 49. We're now at 51. And unfortunately, the clouds did clear, so we have a little sun glare there. So these swimmers are in 3-4 lanes 3, 4, and 5, 3 towards the top of your screen. All right, so our swimmers have 25 left to go here. Event 51, heat 1 of 2. All right, on the top right, let me just names. So on the top right, I just got the names for the swimmers upcoming. See if we can get this updated. Jump here. And here's the lane assignments now for the swimmers in the next race and the team logos. So I hope you find that helpful, a way of associating the swimmers and the lanes. And again, there might be some scratches. Looks like, yeah, lane 7, you see that orange clipboard, the timer's holding over the lane. That would be a swimmer that was a scratch. All right. And then what we can also do from here, here's the same data, the same information of the swimmers broken out in their lanes. So again, I'll put this on momentarily from that overhead view. So again, here's their lane assignments. Okay, here come the swimmers at their 50 mark. And in the top right, you see the boys' names for the next race, which will be event 52, heat 1. So that's lane 3, and then lane 4 leading us out, followed by then 1 and 2. Here come the swimmers into the wall at the halfway point, 100 yards complete of the 200 IM. Transitioning to breaststroke. So again, lane 3 is our lead swimmer here, coming to the left end of the pool. halfway through her breaststroke. See her, she just turned, followed by lane 4, and then 1 and 2. So our lead swimmer in lane 3 has transitioned to freestyle. You can take a look. Here she is at the far end. From the top of your screen, she'll do her flip turn and come back, 25 to go. Again, this is heat 2 of 2. So again, the upper swimmer here coming into the wall is finishing. So a 2:37.84. We'll go back to the wide view here. A couple others. So lane 3 has finished. Lane 1 has finished. Was I off on my lane counts there? I might have been. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was lane 3, the first swimmer into the wall. Missed it with the glare there, so sorry about that. All right, here's the boys' names. Should have. This is not. Why is this? I show 4 swimmers up on the block there. Yeah. All right, lane 2. It's not in this race. So. All right, so we have lanes 3, 4, and 5. Event 52, heat 1. So we're underway here, and here's their lane assignments as they come out of the sun. We have 3 total heats for the boys. Names for the next heat are updated on the top of your screen. $50 yards complete for the boys, transitioning to backstroke. So that's lane 4 in the lead, about to turn at the far end of the pool. He'll have 25 yards of freestyle to go. Again, the names in the top right in orange, hopefully they're readable depending on the device you're using. I can make that a little bit bigger. Those are the swimmers in the next race. So depending on running out of real estate here. All right, let's get the names. So here's our lane assignments for the next race. This is heat 2 of 3 upcoming. All right, and the top right in orange are the names for the boys in the third and final heat. Of this event 52. Boys 11, 12, 200 IM. And then as you can see up top, if that's working, event 53 up next, girls 10 and under, 50 freestyle. And that number in there, I don't know if you saw it scrolling by, there's 50 some odd entries. So an 8-lane pool, we're gonna have quite a few heats. And if I cheat and look ahead, we'll have 6 heats for that race. Again, this is heat 2 of 3. So our lead 3 swimmers here in the middle of the pool. I might be getting drowned out by the crowd noise here. It's pretty noisy. All right, as the 3 lead swimmers transition to freestyle. Take a look. Here they are at the far end. They'll turn and have 25 to go. Lane 5 leading us out. That is Air from Madison Area Y. We'll follow these guys home. Lane 5 with the low time there, followed by 4 and then 6. Very close race up top there. 12 100ths difference. Sorry, lane 8. Get you finishing. All right, again, that was heat 2 of 3. Pretty exciting. Let's take a look. So here's our lane assignments for heat 3. All right, underway, heat 3. And the names in the top right are the girls for the first heat of event 53 upcoming next. That is the freestyle. Lane 7 out to an early lead here. Now all the swimmers will transition to backstroke. That's Landon Kimball from SCY there, lane 7, leading out still. That glare is terrible. Sorry about that. So Landon came in on a 2:46 seed time. He's turning for his 50 free under right around 2:01.85. Go out on a whim, say he's going to swim a sub 32, 33? I don't know. That's a guess. Here's Landon's turn, 25 to go. As you can see, other swimmers going right to left have transitioned to freestyle. .38 on that 50 and comes in at a 2:40. Nice swim, Landon. Again, came in on a 2:46.23 seed time. Couple other swimmers finishing. Lane 5 behind lane 1. So Ben Midland up there in lane 1 came in on a 2:53, swam a 2:47. Nice job, Ben. Again, if you're looking at that clock on the top center, that did not get adjusted for daylight savings. We're coming up on 9 a.m. Eastern. All right, so that's then conclude event 52. Again, we're moving to 53, which is girls 50 free. I think I have the names updated. Here's our entries for heat 1 of 6. And on the top right, you'll see the names updated now for heat 2. All right, underway, heat 1. Here's the lane assignments for the girls in the pool. So 50 free, down and back. Again, if you're on your phone or computer, the chat for YouTube is open. Love to get your feedback. I have the microphone in the pool area pretty loud. I don't know if it's too loud in the annoying sense or good way to feel for as if you were here. Again, this is heat 1 of 6. Here's our entries for heat 2. And on the top right, the names are now updated for heat 3 swimmers. All right, on the scoreboard, you can see a couple zeros in that split column. So if you weren't with us yesterday, I'll just cover that real quick. So behind the blocks, there's something known. So if you see this gentleman's left hand there, little Jeopardy button. So that's a plunger or a backup timer. So with the younger kids, and I'm sorry if you've been with us, I tell this story every meet. The younger kids, when they come into the wall, the touchpad doesn't register. So we have that, and then the way that's represented that's occurred is up on the board, you'll see those zeros being populated. But also behind the block, there's two parent volunteers or volunteers that have timing responsibility, and they both have stopwatches too. So I don't know what the delay is. Here we go. All right, underway. Heat number 3. So again, behind the blocks, there's 2 timers that have responsibilities in addition to the actual wall timer, the wall pad. All right, again, heat 3 in the water. The names for 4 are updated on the top right. Results should be in Meet Mobile. I don't subscribe, so I can't tell you how quickly. And also, all the seating information should be in Meet Mobile. That's lane 6, first into the wall. All right, here we go at heat 4. Names for 5 are updated on the top right of your screen. It's lane 8, coming to the wall first. Kira McGowan. I'm sorry, Hackett. 45.89. So Barbara Hackett there, right? Yeah. Came in at a 45.89 seed time. Nice 10-second drop. All right, the names are updated for the next heat, heat 6 on the top right. So this is heat 5. Heat 5 of 6 in the water now. All right, Scott, thanks for the comment. Again, if you're just joining us and potentially you were a little bit late, you really got extra sleep in today, you can rewind at any point. So even though this is a live stream, you get the capability of pausing, rewinding, and so on. So we started 36 minutes ago. All right, here comes heat 6, final heat for the girls. And the names on the top right for the boys is heat 1 of 5. Final heat for the girls. I apologize for the Seawolves there. I updated the logo. I don't know why it didn't pick it up. Lane 4, Lind first to the wall. All right, up next, heat 1 of 5 for the boys. All right, that's heat 1 complete. Here's your name and lane assignments for heat 2. Names for heat 3 are updated on the top right. Five total heats for the boys. And lane 5, first to the wall, Garcia from WEY. Names for the next heat are updated, top right. Heat 3 in the pool, names for 4 updated, top right. All right, next race, there's your names. So with those names in the top right and also displayed in the white text with the blue background in the pool, so obviously it's lane numbered, last name, comma, first name, age, team affiliation. And then there's seed time. So seed time is the time that that particular swimmer has swum this race in the past. You know, depending on how recent they swam this race, you could see, you know, some swimmers have a significant improvement over that. Names for the final heat updated on the top right. That'll be heat 5. And then we'll have the 50 freestyle for the older girls up next, and then followed by the older boys. Again, this is a 12 and under session. 13 and over is later today. It's a separate stream. Oh, why don't we get logos? There we go. Is that right? Russell? Yep. All right, the names for the next race are on the top right. Those are the 11 and 12-year-old girls for their 50 free first heat. Roman there, 29.19 goes sub 30. I'll look back in a second, see what his seed time was. What was that? 54.5. Oh, shucks. No, what do we... I'm sorry, I'm like... Oh, I have to go to the next page. Oh, he came in on a 29.20, so he swum sub 30. Good job nonetheless here, early morning swimming. All right, here's as the girls go into their turn. All right, upcoming heat number 2. All right, underway, heat 2 of 5. The names for heat 3 are updated on the top right. Sorry, wrong button. All right, first to the wall, lane 5, Carol from Cat Swimming. All right, up next, heat 3. Names for 4 updated on the top right. All right, that was heat 3. Here's your names for 4, overlaid on the water. Top right, orange text, names for heat 5. So 4 about to start, 5 total heats. All right, upcoming heat 5, final heat. And then on the boys' side, we have 6 heats. The names for heat 1 are updated on the top right. How did that camera move? Shucks. All right, unfortunately that camera somehow moved. All right, that's the final heat. 27.92 for Federock. All right. Here's our first heat for the boys. Let me take a look. She came in on a 29.39, so Amelia Marie Federock, GMY, 27.92. All right, the names you see on the white text with the blue over the pool, those are the swimmers upcoming heat number 1, top right in orange. Swimmers in heat 2. All right, we're underway. All right, I'm going to step away for a second. Sorry, but we'll. I want to adjust that far camera. I'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Here's heat 3 about to start. Let's see if we rectified that issue. All right, that's a little bit better. So, for some reason that camera keeps moving. All right, the names for Heat 4 are updated on the top right. 6 total heats for the boys here. So again, we're at 56. You can see from that, oh, that's really loud, that white text. Our next event is 200 backstroke. All right, Heat 4 underway. Well, what happened? All right, here's your names for 5. Get the logos in a second. So this is upcoming Heat 5 of 6. Names for 6 are updated on the top right. Looks like lane 4, none there, 30-71. All right. And here's our swimmers, Heat 6, final heat. All right, the names on the top right are for the girls' first heat, next race. We have 1 heat. This is 56-6. First into the wall, lane 4, 2807 Dwyer from Mariners. Came in on 2807. Came in right about there, 2769. All right, so that's going to conclude the 50 freeze. We'll slow it down a little with the 200 back. So as I said, we have, we're probably combining here. Should be combining. Yep. So we have 1 boy. Let me add him. See if we can do this in time. So there, Lachlan Russell there. Come on, come on, come on. Should get, there you go. And we'll get a logo. Yes. Right in time. All right, so with 2 girl swimmers and 1 boy, they've decided to combine these. And my logo is stepping on the swimmers. We'll do that. We'll shut that off. All right, 200 freestyle. So again, we'll go. Lachlan Russell there from Mariners is in lane 7. It's not represented on the board, but he will get a time. So that's one of the ways that the race officials can kind of speed up the race, as opposed to running 2 of these where, swimmers have about a 3.5-minute time. We can combine them with open lanes. Much better than Lachlan running this race by himself and, being the only swimmer in the pool. So underway. So this is then a combined 57 and 58. And then we'll move to 59. I'll get those names in a second. So on the top right, those names you see are for event 59 girls, 11-12, 200 backstroke. 3 of Leckland's teammates out there cheering them on. Here's our lead swimmer turning at 100. All right, again, this is event 57 and 58 in the water. Jump down that end as 2 swimmers. So with 3 swimmers in the pool, we'll take the opportunity real quick. Here's Leckland turning. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. All right, 3 swimmers here now. Event 59. And on the top right now, we have the updated names for the next race. Why is that not updating? Oh. Now that's updating. All right, again, event 59 in the water. This is the girls 11 and 12, 200 back, followed by the boys 11, 12, 200 back. Then we'll move into 100-yard breaststrokes. And then looking beyond that, we have 50 backs and 100 butterflies. So that's the menu for the rest of the day. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. This is Mike from Common Guy Sports. All right, so swimmers, as they turn at this right end, will be halfway. Again, this session goes up to event 72. We're at event 59. All right, so that's our lead swimmer, lane 4. All right, so we're looking at lane 4 here. And to the left of your picture is lane 5, second place swimmer in this race. And I'm sorry, I missed the finish there, lane 4. Real quick, we'll take a look up at lane 3. And here's lane 5 coming into finish. All right. Oh, why didn't that update? 1 second, we'll get names updated in the center of your screen. There we go. So we have 2 heats here for the boys. This is heat 1 of 2. Those names for the swimmers in heat 2 are updated on the top right of your screen. So this is lanes 4, 5, and 6, 4 towards the top of your screen. And here's lane 2 making his turn. All right, here we go with heat number 2. This is the final heat. Names for the next race for the girls, top right. Again, up next is a 61 100-yard breaststroke. We have 3 heats of the girls up next. Oop, boys swimming faster than I can catch up. So that's lane 3 leading us out. Again, lane 1, top of your screen. All right, lane 3 coming in for the finish. Nice 10-second drop there. Jack Gallomeyer came in on a 2:39. All right, that's the final heat. Here's our 100-yard breaststroke. 3 heats. Names for heat 2 updated on the top right. Good. Yeah. All right, so here's the updated entries, Heat 2. Again, we have 3 total heats here. Those names for Heat 3 are on the top right of your screen.
Only what? Okay. You know, I have a post-it note for this. I have 3 events. 61, 62, and then 60. Yeah, it's going to be 62, 63, and then 64.
All right, halfway here through this event. Lane 7 leading us out. Here she is at the far end. All right, if anybody just joined us after we got started, a couple things. Those clocks you see top center of your screen, that's a wall clock here, and that was not updated for daylight savings. So it is 9:46 real time here in Madison, New Jersey. We are on event 61, Heat 3. This session started, I don't know, mid-40s? I should know off the top of my head, late 40 number, because we've had a Friday night, 2 sessions yesterday. So this is the 12 and under session, and then later today we have a separate session for the 13 and olders. This is the final heat here of this race, and the names now on the top right are for the boys' side of this race. Again, 100-yard breaststroke, 25-yard pull, so 4 lengths for this race. And one other housekeeping, if we look at the top, the white text that you see scrolling in the top center of your screen, those were the projected times for the events. So this is 9. Yeah, so we're right about on schedule. This session of the meet, so for these kids that are in the pool now, or part of this session should wrap up about 11 a.m. So about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Again, this is our final heat for this race. That's lane 4 to the wall at 1:30.22. Chang from Mariners. 61.3. So that's a 2.2 second drop Cordelia Chang there came in on a 132.44. Nice swim. All right, here's our boys for They also have 3 heats underway. And the names for Heat 2 for the boys updated on the top right of your screen. With 3 swimmers out there, we'll go a little tighter view here. All right, Heat 2 of 3 underway. The names you see on the top right are our swimmers for the 3rd and final heat of this race, this event. Again, this is event 62, heat 2. We have heat 3 after this, then we'll move to event 63, the older girls 100-yard breaststroke. Ah. All right, so that's heat 2 completing. Here's our swimmers up next for heat 3. All right, on the top right are the names for the girls in the next race. Nicholas Roman out to a 39-19 split. Again, this is our final heat, heat 3 of the 10 and under breast. We'll follow Nicholas home on this race. So Nicholas Roman, 124.43 with a 62.3. Came in on a 137.43. I'm sorry, 137.43 and just swam a 124.43. 13 seconds. Nice swim, Nicholas. I guess the Romans will skip a boat day to come see that swim. All right, up next, older girls. Here's our entries for the first heat. Four heats for the ladies here. Names for heat 2 are updated on the top right of your screen. So lane 3, Carol here, low time in this heat. Followed by lane 4, Spirell. All right, underway here with heat number 2. Names for heat 3 are updated on the top right of your screen. Well, just like to say, glad you could join us today. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Again, this is Mike from Common Guy Sports. Always open for feedback, comments, suggestions. You can email us, commonguysportsnj@gmail.com. That's Common Guy Sports NJ, NJ as in New Jersey. Or you can provide feedback through your coaches, and that'll make its way back to Coach Colin here at Madison Area Y. I'm not directly affiliated with Madison Area Y, but my kids did swim here many moons ago. All right, very close race here. What's it going to be? Wow. 146.77 to 147.08, so just under 41 hundredths.
Come on, Tina!
All right, here's our entries. Heat 3 underway. Four total heats. The names for Heat 4 now updated on the top right. All right, lane 7, first to the wall. 125.58, 63.3. So Clarissa Kong there, I'm sorry, Clarissa Kong, came in on a 144.21 seed, just swam a 125.58. Awesome swim. All right, here's our entries. Final heat. 11-12, 100-yard breaststroke. Then we'll move to the boys' side. All right, the names are updated on the top right for the boys' first heat. And we have 4 heats on the boys' side. Kovas, first to the wall, 36.01 split. $117.93. Alicia Kovas came in on a 124.49 seed. 7 change. All right, moving on. 63. No, 64-1. Here we go. All right, something I'll just point out, it's a little interesting. I don't know if anybody catches it or if anybody is a timing official or has done Colorado timing systems. So on the scoreboard on the top left, you'll see the real-time time of day, up there in green all the way in the top left corner. If that is cut off, your TV might potentially be in a zoomed-in mode. On the top left corner of the screen, you should see the green time of day, 11:04. But just under that, you'll see the event and heat, and the numbers are in blue text there. So, again, not to distract you from the swimmers in the pool, but if you watch that blue text, when the race finishes and it goes to what's known as reset in Colorado terminology, that text will turn green. And the intent there, or the purpose, is for the officials out on deck to know that the timing official in the inside the air-conditioned room to protect all the computers is ready for the next race. So just a little tidbit, one of those little things that as you do it, you'll pick up on little things like that, or if you spend enough time at swim meets, things like that. I'm sorry, I was a little slow there. Ryder, lane 3, on a 134.62 finish. Sean Ryder, 12-year-old from Cat, came in with a 155.60 seed. So that's a 21 second. Nice swim, Sean. If I'm reading that right, yep, I think so. All right, upcoming Heat 2. Here's our swimmers. All right, and in the top right are our swimmers for heat number 3. All right, again, this is Heat 2 in the water. We have 4 total heats. The names for Heat 3 are on the top right. got a little case of outside smoke going on. So typically seeding occurs with the, you know, faster seed times placed in the center of the pool. So here we are with lane 8 and lane 2 coming to the wall first. Looks like we'll go 2-8 on the finish order there. A 132.91 for lane 2. What is that? 64.2. So I don't have Noah on lane 2 there came in on a 148.06 seed time. So awesome swim there, Noah. And here's our swimmers for the next race. Upcoming heat 3. Names for heat 4 updated on the top right. So again, this is heat 64. The details for the upcoming races, top center of your screen there in that white text. Lane 1, first to the wall. I'm going to shut the scoreboard off for 1 second so we can see all the way to the top. Lane 2 made up a little ground there. Lane 3, sorry, pardon me. Again, we don't have touch pads at the far end, 25, so all the splits you see on the scoreboard are taken from the right side of the pool, the start end. So they'll all be 50 splits, and we didn't want that. All right, more outside smoke. Lane 1, oh, out touched. 130.01 to 130.03. Strong finish there from lane 3. Michael there at lane 3 dropped 10 seconds on his seed time. Let's go, man. And here we go, final heat for the boys. That's lane 4, first to the wall at 25. Names for the girls, next race, top right. Again, event 65 upcoming, 50-yard backstrokes. Here's Callan Munt to the wall. 122.40. Nice swim, Callum. All right. Fifty-yard backstroke. It's obviously, again, just more tidbits I share. So we've been doing overhead starts. So as swimmers finish, when the next swimmer is going off the block, for everything but the backstroke, the swimmers stay in the pool. So obviously with the backstroke, they do what you call clear the pool. All right, so this is heat 1 of 6. Names for heat 2 updated on the top right. So this is a 50-yard race down and back. All right, here's our swimmers for heat 2, 2 of 6. Names for heat 3 updated on the top right. All right, here's our entries for heat 3. Names for 4 updated on the top right. So the load time there was a 48:41, lane 5, Daniela Duran. came in on a 55-21 seed. Apologize to Ott. Some reason the logo's not displaying, but sorry. Again, those times you see both when I do that name overlay and in the orange text in the top right, those are the seed times. So those are not dynamically updated. Again, this is heat 4 in the water. My thinking or my intention there, if you rewatch this in a year from now, you have all that without having to go dig out heat sheets, pictures, Meet Mobile, and so on. So hopefully you find that useful, and maybe we have a future Olympian somewhere in the pool, and we can go back in 10 years from now, we'll be watching this and saying, hey, Common Guy Sports. All right, again, the backstroke, sometimes when they come into the wall, the time's not registered with the touch. It's done on the plunger, the backup timer. So that's what those zeros represent on the board. Don't worry, we have an official time because behind the blocks there is a couple stopwatches and that plunger to give them backup time. So names for 6 are updated on the top right. So this is 5 about to start. 6 total heats. Underway. And one other little tidbit, you see the official right there, left side of the screen, raise his hand. So that's indicating an infraction. They consult with the other official, and then they have walkie-talkies, microphones to communicate with the head official to discuss the infraction and if there is a potential justification for a DQ or a disqualification. All right, that completes heat 5. Up next, heat 6. Here's our swimmers' final heat. Then we have 5 heats on the boys' side. Names for heat 1 for the boys, updated on the top right. And then one other little tidbit, that black line you see at the bottom of the pool, that is not the halfway, that's just where the deep end starts. I try and place that camera you just saw kind of midway. Again, some swimmers, have a great initial half the pool distance. So that's the intent of this view. You can judge who gets off to a good start, who has a better second half, and so on. Probably more applicable with the older kids as they're doing this for analysis and so on. Very tight race here. 40-57, 40-76, 40-96. So half a second first to third. All right. I did not update. Here come the boys' names. All right. Nice race there, ladies, to finish that off. Lane 4, 40-57. Oh, that got updated. Lane 4, 38. All right, underway with the boys. 5 heats here. Names for heat 2 updated on the top right. All right, so event 66 in the water. And from the top center of your screen, you can see 67. We're going up to 72. That's the menu of events still to come. All right, that was Heat 2. Here's our entries for Heat 3. 5 total heats. Names for Heat 4 updated on the top right. Lane 1. Zachary Schneider up there, lane 1, came in on a 57.21, just swam 48.97. Nice improvement, Zachary. All right, 4 about to go. Names for 5, top right. Looks like lane 5, first to the wall. $47.13. Nice 2.8 second improvement there. Julian. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Here we go, final heat, Heat 5. Names for the girls' first heat. 4 heats for the girls in the next 11, 12, 50 back, top right. $37.12 is our low time there. Lane 5, Colin Relaford. All right, there's our entries. Heat 1 of the girls, 50 back. Names on the top right are Heat 2 entries. Underway, first heat. Heat 1 of 4. Jennifer Harrison first to the wall. She came in on a 48.21, swam a 39.74. Awesome improvement. All right, here's our Heat 2 swimmers as they step out. All right, this is Heat 2 of 4. Close one, lane 1, lane 4. Lane 4, 45.02. Rosen. All right, Heat 3 names. Oh, did I mess up? Bailey, Sparrow. Hold on. I can't, not that I can slow them down. Here's our correct names. Sorry about that. These are our Heat 3. I got distracted. Top right are the names for Heat 4. All right, underway, Heat 3. Again, the scoreboard on the top left, that's always guaranteed to be more accurate than me. So the white text with blue, that's my little helper, and the orange text on the top right, that's my other helper. So again, that's unofficial. Those are just overlays I do, hoping to make the viewing experience a little nicer, better. Lane 5, McDonough, 37.14. Came in on a 41.29. Nice improvement. All right, here are the names for the final heat, Heat 4. Then we're moving to older boys, 50 back. Let me get those names for you. So I say older boys again because this is a 12 and under. Initially, there might have been discussions about doing this as 11 and 12 and then 10 and under. All right. All right, final heat here for the girls. Lane 4 with the lead after 25. Zoom in on that middle of the pool here. Nice swim, 35-13. So a half a second improvement there for Amelia Marie Federock. All right. Event 68, Heat 1 underway, 1 of 5. Names up top right for Heat 2. Lane 4, first to the wall, 44-63. Lane 2, I'm sorry, 3 and 7. And 4 sneaks in there. All right, up next, Heat 3. Here's our entries. Names for 4 updated on the top right, 5 total heats. Lane 147, is that how we're finishing? Lane 4 gets it, 41-46. All right, heat 4 in the water, names for 5 on the top right. $35.96, lane 5. That's Noah. Right? Lane 5. I'm sorry, Derek Knoll. Came in on a 39.61. Nice swim, Derek. 35.96 was his time. All right, this is the final heat for the boys, then the names for the girls. Next race, top right. Coming in fast here. We'll go here. Hold on. Lane 4, Kimball. 31.90. All right, here we go with the girls. Hunter fly. All right, so this is the last 4 events. We have 1 heat for the girls. There's the names for the boys for the next race. Top right. Oh. Girls are flying. I'm catching up here. That's Lynn in lane 4, first to the wall, first to turn. Take a look at her at the far end. Again, we're not picking up splits at the far end. Obviously, you can kind of pause the playback, and it's not official, but let's follow her to the wall. Awesome swim. 112.16. So that's a 1.02 improvement. Chloe and Lynn there. Awesome swim, Chloe. And the names for the boys now, we have, what do we have? 1 heat. We had 1 heat for the girls. We have 1 heat for the boys. And then we have, I don't know, 2 and 2 after that. So only a handful of races left in this session. Again, thanks for joining us. Love to get feedback, good or bad. You could do that through email, commonguysportsnj@gmail.com, or you could send it to your coaches and it'll make its way to me. Again, this is Mike, Common Guy Sports. And real quick, that clock on the far wall is not adjusted for the daylight savings adjustment falling back last night. So it is 10:44 here in real time. So we're wrapping up before 11 a.m. There is another afternoon session. And don't forget, there is a football game on right now. Chiefs and Dolphins, 7-0 Chiefs midway through the second. All right, this is 71. All All right, the names for the girls in the next race, top right. So that'll be the 11 and 12-year-olds. We have 2 heats there for the girls and I believe 2 for the boys. So after this race, we'll have 4 more races, and that'll conclude this session. Did I update? Yeah.
January 1, we're good. Absolutely. Because it goes into effect January 1. So you have the sheet, you want to just confirm the sheet. Well, you must have put it in. Yeah.
All right, here we are, 71, heat 1 of 2.
So the situation is, if somebody makes nationals, futures, junior nationals, whatever.
The names for heat 2 are updated on the top right.
We always wanted to run into a sanction for group. In December, we wanted to run it as a closed wide meet so that the kids get their 3 closed meets to go championships. Right. Obviously, we need a meet wrap from what I'm thinking. We need a meet wrap that is USA certified with a YMCA affiliation. Correct. Closed wide USA approved. Correct. Now, if it gets to the point where we're going to
No, they have to be Y certified as well.
if we do a closed
If they're Y certified, if they're affiliated with Y, they have to be Y certified.
No, exactly.
So they have to be rep has to be tool.
Yeah, so
And I'm not tool anymore.
now if we run a situation, but if we run into a situation where we're like, for this year right now, until we have Steve up and running, we're doing closed sanction. Oh, with the, yeah.
All right, here we go, heat 2.
So all of these are certified.
All right, the names for the boys in the next race, which will be event 72, heat 1, top right. All right, let's follow these 4 swimmers into the finish. Lane 6 out touches 111.44 to 111.71. Amelia Marie came in on a 118.79, just swam a 111.44. Awesome swim. Let me get these updated. I don't know if I have this updated. All right, here's the boys. Full Mariners. I'm sorry I didn't recognize the other swimmer in that. Probably a very significant drop, too. So great job, ladies. Way to finish the day. All right, heat 1 of 2 for the boys is in the pool. The names for heat 2 are on the top right. Boys are going out fast, too, here. We got lane 4 first to the wall in a 33.28 Gallagher. Came in on a 138.58 seed. He's already at the other end of the pool. We're going to follow Jack in from the flags here. Nice swim, Jack. 114.28, again on a 138 seed. Lane 5 following in, followed by lane 3 and then 1. All right, again, so 114.28 for Jack there. That would have put him kind of better than the seed times for this next one, as you can see. Lane 4, Will Dwyer had a 114.92. So we'll see if that time from the second heat, or the first heat, holds up. All right. This is our last race. Slow to the wall. All right, there's Will Dwyer first to the wall. .32.08 on Will's split. That's lane 4, Will Dwyer first to turn, followed by 5. We'll follow these two in. .109.82, awesome swim, Will. Will came in on a 114.92, so 5 and change. What a way to finish up the morning session. Great job, boys and girls. All right, again, we're back later with the 13 and over session. It'll be a separate stream, so this stream will end, and then there'll be a separate one. If anybody wants to share the information, if you go to YouTube, search Common Guy Sports, 3 words. Or if you want to watch it on your smart TV, the easiest way is to launch the YouTube app, go to the search capability, and then search for Common Guy Sports, 3 words. You'll see a gray circle logo. If you tap on that, select that, depending on your device, it'll take you to our main page. And you should see one more session. And again, all these will be up there. So if you want to go back, watch the session from yesterday, earlier, you can. So, or just queue it up and on a nice snowy afternoon sometime, rewatch it. Again, this is Mike Amend, Common Guy Sports. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. Great job to all the swimmers today. Please stick around for 2 minutes. We have a video from our sponsor, Fluid Mechanics, and talking about the services they offer. So please hold on. Here it is. And we'll be back later. So thanks again.
Fluid Mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique. Fluid Mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique.